I want to say that describing Lollipop Chainsaw is a hard thing to do, but that's not technically true, is it? Because now describing any game like this game can be summed up with the expression, it's a Suda 51 type game. I'm serious. It's so over the top and quirky that it might as well have its own subtext. Playing this game makes me think back to the days of arcade beat 'em ups like Street Fighter, uh, Streets of Rage, or Final Fight, just in 3D form. You play through the game as a zombie hunter, Juliet Starling, but that's not technically true, is it? You really play through the game as mythical creature hunter Juliet Starling, whose current situation just happens to be a zombie outbreak. And if I do know any better, I think that Albert Wesker went to the school. On the way through the game, you process through the way of dumb blonde stereotype number 5892 in typical Japanese anime form and find out that shit has gone crazy and it's up to you to fix it yourself because you are awesome. Saying that the game is good or bad isn't as cut as dry as that, as you would think most games would be. The best way to describe it is if you take the horrible Japanese games and give them a fresh makeover with someone who actually has talent, and here you go. And what I mean by that is there is a game out there called Oni-chan Bara, and Lollipop Chainsaw is pretty much a better version of that. But that's not saying much, is it? Because playing with some zombie action figures is a lot better than playing that game. And with that being said, Lollipop Chainsaw is actually very well acted in an over-the-top kind of way. Very rarely do I find myself laughing at things that I'm supposed to laugh at. The characters, they make jokes, and when Nick is playing the straight man to balance out Julia's airheadedness, the combo just works so well. Although I can see the feminists tearing this game apart, saying that it objectifies females, and to them I say I suggest you deal with the hookers on the street before you come out to my video games. But still, LP Chainsaw has its problems. Combat in the game leaves much to be desired, although it worked well enough to complete the game. It just never felt right, as if a few extra tweaks could have made it a lot more responsive. Story-wise, the game has its on and off moments, but what I will praise the game for is its boss battles. Each boss battle was fun and the bosses were based on musical stereotypes, which was an interesting take on the whole high school thing. Thankfully none of the fuckers started singing a la High School Musical, or this game would have made its way back to the store very fast. There are two things in life that I can't fucking stand. It's children who try to set me up and musicals. And speaking of bosses, the game gave me a really entertaining final fight. I thought it fit very well with the motif of the game. The game took me around 6 to 7 hours to complete and was very fun the whole way through. I unfortunately got the bad ending, so we'll be doing a retry. If you're wondering about the longevity of the game, then it depends on what you're interested in doing. It can be repetitive like any game you play nowadays, and the controls do leave a little something to be desired. But if you're gonna try to unlock every costume and get every character and weapon upgrade in the game, that's gonna take a good amount of time. Another thing of noteworthiness would be the music of the game. It actually had a great soundtrack, but oh my god, I can only deal with hearing that song Mickey so damn much before I lose my mind. I know why it's there, I understand, but damn. Is it a good game or a bad game? I have no fucking idea. It's a Suda 51 game, so to me the experience alone was worth it. Because love it or hate it, you're definitely gonna fucking remember it.